Hello there. I wanted to today talk about the actual market value of common princess beanie babies and which princesses are actually valuable. Now, to start, princess is probably the most common beanie baby of all time, the most produced, I would say. The beanie baby that a lot of people have and are not sure the value of, right? So I'm here to spread some light on that. So the common princess, right? And you can even look. We'll look at the value guide too. But I'll tell you right now, it's not. Odds are it's not worth more than $5 to $10. I'll tell you that right off the bat, right? Now, in the rare case that you have one that's valuable, let's take a look and see which princesses are actually valuable, right? So we're going to go to the value guide here. Okay, so if your princess is in the tush tag says produced in Indonesia, and it also has PVC pellets, it makes it immediately more valuable. It's more rare with that. This item right here, right, also has its PVC Indonesia, has a Canadian tush tag is also rare, right? So that puts the value mint at 75 to 200, non-mint 15 to 25. You get the drift, right? So if it was made in Indonesia, it makes it more valuable. Made in China makes it less valuable. PVC more valuable. PE less valuable, right? No space and poem more valuable. Space and poem less valuable. So if you have the combination of the PVC Indonesia, no space and poem, like I said, mint 200 with made in China, but PVC and Canadian tush tag 25 to 150, right? So you see all these values here, right? If you have PVC pellets, China, and no space and poem 25 to 125, right? Value less value than the Indonesian made one, right? PE pellets, no Indonesia, no space and poem 15 to 50, PE pellets, China, no space and poem less valuable, right? And then, the most common, millions produced, most common version, right? And that's Princess PE, no space and poem, millions produced, right? Often lower value. There you go. So you see these here, and you can get a good gist of what the value guide, described these as. And the rarest of all of the princesses is the missing rose, and we'll go through that in an eBay listing. Yeah, you get the gist of the actual values, right? So if you go on eBay, right, people post them for 900. It'll never be that case. 4,800, never be that case. 4,000. I've seen. You'll probably run into one for 996,000, right? 220,000, right? Let's see. This is probably gonna three of these. This will probably end at $10, right? So anything above like a certain crazy amount, like PE pellets, may try 500. No, right? So don't be confused by eBay listings, right? People can post whatever they want on eBay. That's not the real actual value. Go to the Beanie Babies collector book on Facebook, or go to the Reddit group, right, r/Beanie Babies, and ask what the real actual value is. Don't assume that it's 20,000 just because you see it on eBay. But I understand because I was a beginner on eBay too, and I saw those values, and I had to do research myself to see that a lot of the listings are fake. A lot of the sales listings are fake, and you have to know a little. Just you don't have to know too much. You just have to know that most of these at ridiculous prices are fake, right? So I'll show you what are some realistic prices, right? So this is one that's listed, not sold, for Princess made in Indonesia, PVC PVC pellets, right? So we got the Indonesia and PVC. I'm not sure of the no space in Indonesia. So maybe there's PVC Indonesia. Okay, intersect. So it might be worth around this 50 to 200, right? If it is mint, let's take a look. They haven't authenticated it. It looks pretty mint, right? So I'm not sure if there's no space in poem or not. Clearly, that makes it right. Doesn't seem like there is one from Indonesia without the space in poem. Let's see. Let's take a look at the inside. I'm not even sure what the no space in poem is. I'm honestly not sure. Let's give it a. Yeah, let's look real quick. Let's see. No space in poem first. Let's see. Mine's produced. She only stayed with us. I mean, it looks like there's space in the poem. Let me know where that is. I'm not 100%, but you get the gist, right? This seems like it's actually at value, right? I'm looking for Princess PVC Indonesia with space in poem, right? Princess PE, but there's a PVC, right? This is, if you look on the tush tag, this is handmade in Indonesia, and this is PVC pellets. So I'm not sure. No space in poem. Let me know if you see that. I see all appropriate spacing here. So it's hard to tell, kind of. But it's in, it's probably within the, I would say, the 50 to 200 range here. Because I don't see an option for with space in poem, except for only the one in China. Millions produced, most common. So, yeah, I might reach out to the Beanie Baby Collectors Group on that. All right, so this is my search for Princess Diana Beanie Baby Indonesia. Right, I don't know what these first editions. Everyone says first edition. I don't see any validity behind that. Right, but a lot of these are listed at, this is one I clicked on before, listed at a fair value, I think. Right, anything over 100, I think is crazy. But I think, Indonesia ones are pretty rare. Right, if they're mint. Right, they're usually up, worth up to 50. So, it's due to the rarity, it might be worth a little more, but don't go crazy and think that they're worth anywhere in the 300, 400 range. Right, now, for the most rare one, it's the Princess Beanie Baby No Rose. Now, I only found one listing of it. This one that's sold for $350. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure if it's legitimate or not, but this seems like this is a really, I barely see any of these. I've been looking for a while, and you just don't see it often. And, the value guide says missing rose worth 100 to 450 mint, right? This might be mint. Let's see. Take a look. Looks good. It's hard to tell. They're not showing the, let's see. Looks pretty mint from here. So I would say this is a good value, right? This is super rare. So this is the rarest and most valuable of the princesses, right? On upwards of $400. That's it, right? And that is if you have the rarest one, right? If you have Indonesian ones, worth a little more, right? And PVC pellets worth a little more. I'm not sure about the no space in poem. If someone could explain that to me, yeah. But you're getting the gist on the values, right? If you search no rose, right? People are selling them for $6,200, $8,500. No, right? This is nice, right? Really nice item. Maybe they should sell it for $500 or $600, not $8,500, $552,000. Yeah, go ahead and pay that. Have a fun day, right? These aren't even missing the rose. Yeah, these are the only ones. This one's not missing a rose. Pink rose. Yeah. $6,200? No, right? So you understand what's going on, right? There's, if you look at eBay, there's a lot of misinformation out there. Just know that, I was here to explain the value of Princess, and I hope you got good information from that.